What do you say we load this bad boy up?
I say that sounds like a great idea.
You think it's time for another adventure?
If only we were escaping this heat.
If only.
But yes, the adventure
Begins.
ventures forth.
With Mom and Dad. Just kidding.
Wow. Yes. This is what I'm talking about.
This is what we're talking about.
Wow.
We're doing it again. We're going to try Buc-ee's, but it's 9 o'clock, so we were thinking, you know, probably not too busy. Bunky.
The last time we passed by here, it was an absolute zoo.
It was a zoo. We couldn't even, like, get in if we tried.
No, there was a line of traffic all the way back out where we're driving right now.
Yeah. But it is wide open, Bunk.
You gonna help me? You gonna help me pick where we're going, which pump we're gonna slide up to?
Yeah. I'm just so happy that it's wide open.
Looks like I can pretty much choose whichever one I want.
Bunk, you can take your pick.
Okay.
Now we def have enough gas.
We def have enough def.
We def have enough def and gas to get home, but we want to fill up a little bit for our journey tomorrow.
Diesel, Bunky.
Diesel. Good morning. I am making my coffee to go because we are packing up. We actually just went and got gas in the truck and we are headed to Nashville today. I cannot wait to get there. This campground that we're going to stay at looks amazing. So this was kind of just a pit stop on our way to Nashville, like a halfway point. And if y'all have seen some of our like older RV videos on my other channel, then you guys know we love Anchor Down. This is probably our like top 3, if not top 2, favorite campgrounds of all time. If you've been here, you know the view is breathtaking and there's like nothing like it. The lake, the mountains, the sunsets, like it is spectacular. What's the word that you used last night? I think was it tranquility?
Yeah, tranquility.
That is like what you feel like when you're up here, and the weather has been amazing, y'all. It was like 68, 69 degrees last night. I was sitting outside with Bunky and I was like, I think I need a sweater, and that is just like so nice in the middle of summer to have like a little break like that. So we have enjoyed it so much. But yesterday it rained all day long. Like it did not stop until like 8 o'clock last night, but we had just like a cozy movie day in the camper. It was so nice.
It stopped just in time for us to catch
the perfect sunset.
Yeah, it was awesome.
There was this like rainbow. I'll insert footage, but it was just breathtaking last night. And then I made us some like pesto chicken pasta. Bunky grilled some like tomato slices with Parmesan. We had the best little dinner last night. It was delicious.
Yeah, better than anything we could have went out and paid for.
Yes, we had the best day yesterday. So it was such a nice stop. But we're actually going to try and stay here again on our way back home once we leave Kentucky. So if we can get in here and stay a couple of days, then I will like show you guys around more and like really show you this campground, because if you're in this area, you need to stay here. Plus we didn't really get to like go into Pigeon Forge, and I want to go in there too. So we're going to try and stop back by here. But anyway, we got to pack up, load up, and get to Nashville, and we are so excited. I was doing the math and I kept thinking that we were going to get there like around 2 o'clock. And then my phone changed and said 12:52. And I was like, wait, I forgot that we gained an hour. So we're excited. We're going to have extra time today.
We get to spend an extra hour in Tennessee today.
Right now we're currently in Knoxville and there is a lot of traffic. So we're just going slow and easy, which we do not mind because otherwise it is crazy around here. So the first time that I ever rode to Nashville, I actually rode with my mom, and I kept telling her, I cannot believe it's like so mountainous. I don't know what I expected, but I definitely did not feel like we were gonna ride all the way through the mountains and then Nashville be kind of like a mountain town as well. And I mean, it is a city obviously, but you know, it still has that mountain feel, but the whole way up there, it's just like hills, climbing, you know, like beautiful overlooks and stuff. And this is actually Bunky's first time driving to Nashville. Usually when we come, we will fly, and the whole time we've been driving, he's like, I cannot believe how mountainous this is. So it's funny that we both had the same feeling the first time we drove to Nashville.
it's like you're going up and down.
Up and down.
It's like you go up and then you come down.
We're on a lot of hills today. Trying to keep that transmission level at 100.
You know what's crazy, kind of crazy, is that it's pretty much staying under like 2,000 RPMs.
Yeah.
Like we're not like going, you know.
We're trying our hardest not to, at least.
Yeah, keeping it at a cool 60 on 40. 60-40.
60-40.
That's my split. Like
Yes.
I like a good 60-40.
I do too.
So as we sit here enjoying ourselves in stop and go traffic.
It's a 35-minute delay, by the way.
Yeah, somewhere between Knoxville and Nashville.
In
We're
Cookville.
actually in Cookville. Wish we'd stopped at Biscuitville this morning. No, I'm trying. That was for you, FIL, father-in-law.
Oh my goodness.
I've been thinking, especially ever since yesterday, you know, our adventures.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking, I just wanted to let everybody know that RVing and really any traveling that you do is typically full of more unknowns than knowns, right?
Yes. We didn't tell you guys what
Might
happened.
come across things. Well, because I feel like there was, you know, like for us, we left at 7 p.m. on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we only drove for about an hour and a half in daylight, and that was one of the first times that we've ever done night driving, which ended up, you know, it worked out good. There was a lot less traffic. It was still a little bit, I was nervous at first,
Yeah.
you know, because I feel like today, for example, there was a random tire in the middle of the road. At nighttime, we might not have been able to see that thing. Got to anchor down, you know, safe and sound, and
That drive was actually pretty good.
yeah, it was all good. Then we were so excited, you know, we were riding high.
We were.
We got to anchor down, we're pulling in, and we see that lake, and we're just, you know, over the moon, right?
Yes.
We're ecstatic. And then we start the process of detaching and leveling. That didn't go so well.
It really didn't go well.
But we had to actually pull the jacks back up, reattach, so we could adjust our front feet.
I actually want to know if this has ever happened to y'all, because basically once we got there and detached, our sight looked relatively level. Like there was nothing from like what meets the eye where we would have thought like this is not a level sight. And next thing I know, I look over and our left tires on the RV, once we had gotten everything completely leveled,
Using the auto level.
Our tires were suspended in the air, and I was like, Bunky! And so we did not want to leave them like that. Plus we're like kind of up high on this mountain, so we had to reattach. The whole thing was crazy. I was on the verge of tears for like several hours after that because it was so stressful.
Yeah, that was probably our absolute worst setup parking job we've ever done.
It was really bad.
Without having those down moments, you know, the good moments aren't as good, I think, right?
Yes, and you know what? Something I love.
What?
Every time we have a dip or a down or whatever it is, I feel like it's always a lesson that we learn.
It was a lesson yesterday.
And it's always something that, like a piece of knowledge that we can take for the next time to help that setup process better, or something that we're going to learn that'll be valuable later on down the road. We made it! Woohoo!
Nash Vegas, here we are.
We're here. We done had lunch. Bunky's having Twizzlers for dessert. About to make some more ice. Daisy Bay's having her lunch.
To continue off of our troubles from yesterday, we had a very successful setup today.
Today was a great setup day.
It was.
Do you guys want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
Yeah, I think that show them.
Do y'all want to see the best part? Look at this view we have. We're so excited. We booked this kind of last minute, so we were really happy to get a lakefront site. It's so beautiful. We can see it like 360 in the RV. Bunky is about to install
the screen defender.
The screen defender.
We had one of these on the bunkhouse, and now we got to get one put on. You know what I'm wondering right now?
Is it too big?
I think it's still too small.
Too small?
Yeah.
I was thinking that thing was too big.
No. I'm thinking we might actually need the 30-inch one.
What?
I believe we are still not going to have a screen defender the remainder of this trip.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you, Bunk.
How is that too small? This is the one that we always get. It's just from Amazon, but it's so nice because it's like metal, and if we're outside and Daisy's in here, she loves to like paw the screen.
Yeah.
In our old camper, she actually tore like a little hole in it. So that was before we got this. But it's like a lifesaver as far as like protecting that little area.
I wish I could figure out a way to like open this. Oh. Let's just give it a little.
I cannot believe that it's too small.
Well, now there are little inserts that you put on the top and bottom, but it's the width. It's the width. I can't believe that this is not right.
So I'm prepping us some dinner. Bunky is getting the Blackstone ready. We're going to do smash burgers, and we're trying to beat the rain. Bunky loves like grilled onions and jalapenos on his. So I kind of just like thinly sliced him some onions and jalapenos. And then we're going to do some potatoes on the Blackstone as well, like as a side dish. And I'm going to season them with a little bit of Italian dressing. And then to kind of like amplify that flavor, I'm going to put some of this Italian salad dressing seasoning mix on there. Those are going to be really, really good. And then we'll get our hamburger meat, cheese, and all the things. Still not exactly sure why Bunky keeps putting the grill all the way down here.
It's a little bit more stable, and I just like it like that. I feel like it's not too much trouble to bend over there, you know?
You know, the whole stabilization thing is smart.
Yeah, it's like...
Because when it's up on those legs high, I can see where it wobbles a little.
Bit wiggly.
Y'all, there is like fewer things we love more than smash burgers, especially while we're camping. And I'm going to toot your own horn for a second, Bunky.
Yeah?
You do make the best ones ever.
Oh. I know there's a particular restaurant that you're a big fan of them too.
I do love Hamburger Joe's, but I think yours are better. That teeny tiny one?
What's that? Is that one of Daisy's?
No, that's mine.
The little one?
Yeah, I'm gonna like add it on top of mine, almost like a little tiny double cheeseburger.
It'll be a burger and a half.
Yeah. He toasted our buns, and then he is gonna do this Boar's Head Pepper House Gourmets, He had it on a sandwich this week and he said it's really good. So he's doing that with the onions, jalapenos, and then provolone cheese. So his is going to be extra delicious as well. Look at that.
This.
It's the best.
Dude, you talk about something that brings a smile to my face.
Yes. Best, easiest camping meal. Smash burgers.
Fast, too.
Yours is going to be insane.
This was top notch.
I told Bunky this is my favorite smash burger he's ever made. There's something about like the double cheeseburger for me. My favorite smash burger of all time. I am full, happy, satisfied. Cannot wait to go like sit outside, start a fire. This has been such a fun like first day here. Okay, so it's our first like full day in Nashville, and Bunky and I were trying to plan out like what we were gonna do today. Last night, sitting by the fire, and we decided we want to go spend the day in Franklin. We've only been there one other time with my family, and we actually ate at this restaurant called Puckett's. It's kind of like famous in Nashville, and it was really good, but we want to try a couple other like restaurants over there in that area. So we're gonna get some lunch there and do some shopping. White's Mercantile is there, and that's like one of my very favorite stores. There's also this like little boutique, I think it's called like Be Wilder or something, and I was in there last time and they had so many cute things. Like I actually got a hat there, remember?
I was gonna say, is that where you
got
my hat? Smiley face hat?
Yes, and I love that store, so I'm so excited. So we're just gonna go kind of walk around. I love their little downtown area. It's so cute. It's kind of a drive. It's like, what, 20-30 minutes outside of Nashville, but worth it, I think.
Okay, Bunky. Check the temperature.
What is it?
65.
65.
Check the speed.
65.
And what highway are we on?
65.
I-65.
Woohoo! This just keeps getting better. Look what exit we are getting off of. I feel like we've got to like
65.
play the Powerball today or something.
You know, that might be the Powerball tonight. Too bad that all of you are going to see this too late. Which way was this go? Right.
Oh, yeah, turn right.
Towards, the sign towards Franklin.
Okay, this is crazy. Bunky and I have been sitting here singing. If you know, like, if you listen to Luke Combs, his song says,
ended up at a Shell on I-65.
Yeah, ended up at a Shell off I-65. We just got off of 65 on exit 65, and what is the first thing we see?
A Shell station.
A Shell station. Maybe he wrote it about that gas station.
I think this is what he was driving. He did the exact same thing we just did, and then he came up with, he wrote a song while he was riding down the highway.
This is hysterical. Oh, it's only halfway up.
You know, when you're going up a wooden staircase that's so squeaky, and there's brick at wall.
It's gonna be good.
It's on.
Okay, hopefully you guys can hear us. We just ate lunch at Gray's. It was amazing. The chicken legs, y'all, they were so good. Everything was delicious. We had no idea that Franklin was having a bluegrass festival today. We just like happened to stumble upon it. They have the road closed, and they have like popcorn and vendors and just like all kinds of fun stuff over here. So we're gonna go see what it's all about. I'm so excited to listen to like some live bluegrass music. It already sounds so good. Wilder. I was so excited to go in there. Again, I found a really cool hat. So I'm going to show you what I got. Our last stop is Frothy Monkey. We're going to get like a little coffee before we make our journey back to the campground. Or are we going to go back to the campground?
Then we might hit 12 South.
We might go to 12 South before we get home. Are you ready? Monkey hasn't seen it yet.
No, show me, show
Okay.
me. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it so cool?
Look down for us. Wow.
You love it?
I do.
It's so cool.
You got your little strappy there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so I love the hats from Wilder. Like, they have the best ones ever. Okay, we're going to go to Frothy Monkey, get a coffee, and then get in the car and probably head back to the Nashville area.